Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the worst comp you could ever play Torbjorn into. So what are we going to do? We're going to go a turret build. So, I'll show you their lineup in a minute if you didn't see it already. We're just going to get our items now. Stratosphere. We're against Flyers, Compensator, and Ballistic Buffer. Now we have a choice if we're going a turret build, which I already decided I was going to do when I saw the comp, because I was like, this looks tough. Now, we could go for all grown up. That's going to give our one turret an upgrade. We could go for, I don't know the names of the powers, so we'll have to wait until we bring up the armory again. We could go for positive reinforcement. That's going to make our turret really good when we throw it out. It's not that good now because I'll get into that later. Or we could get the triple turrets, which is generally quite bad, but if we want to sit there and upgrade them, then we're probably going to do more damage. Here's the thing though, we're against the Rhine, we're against the Mei. It's probably not going to work. I really want positive reinforcement because it can tank a lot of hits. But I feel like that is the best power once you've got, there's an ability that increases your turret throw range. And it also increases the turret like attack range. But when you've got that, that means you can now throw the turrets really deep and they get that overhealth. So it's only really good then, so I wouldn't recommend it as a first round power. Anyway, we're against Rhine, we're against Farah, so a flyer. We're against Mei, so Mei walls with Rhine shields. Mercy, another flyer, and then Brig shields. Like, well, barriers even. So yeah, this is going to be tricky to play into. Enemy Rhine pushing behind our team. We're just going to like kind of occupy him. We've got to be a bit careful of the pin, which is why we move back behind this very pretty rock. So Junker Queen's doing work over onto the point. Does get a bit low health, but Suzu, nice work with that. Saving them. We do manage to get a kill over onto the Mercy. There's the Farah. We didn't get a kill, but we hit them because we had Stratosphere these pop off. Now Mei's sitting on top of the big drum, which by the way you can shoot and it makes a sound if you shoot the ends of it. Some people don't know that, so I thought I'd drop that in. And yeah, okay, so the first fight goes down pretty well. Turret placement is key with Torb. We put this turret in a position deliberately where only once they've dropped off of this high ground will it start shooting. So they can't really shoot it from choke. Because it doesn't matter if there's a Rhine here. He can just put a barrier up, so we want to make sure that we've got the other side of him. So either us or the turret is going to be dealing some damage. Will you take down the overextending Rhine? Let's give our Junker Queen an exit if she needs it. It's a bit of a waste of time though, but we had no other targets to shoot anyway, other than this little tiny hole. We try and shoot. Now I do consider placing the turret here, but it's a bit sketchy with Rhine potentially charging, and our turret's in an okay position if they do push through onto the point. So now just trying to hit the Farah in the air. Okay, Junker Queen ult goes in. I mean, we haven't got a target here. We're waiting to use Overload when they push through to the point, but they don't seem to be getting to the point. My turret, oh, the Rhine went round there, so we just activated Overload, but now he's on the retreat anyway, so we're a little bit inactive. We're going to replace the turret here. It's not going to be in range if they push too far, but we'll be able to use our ult here anyway. That cuts off the Rhine support network. Mei can't really push that well. Rhine took a lot of damage. Our turret did get a bit of damage as well. And even though the Farah's taken down our turret, it's meant that, well, our whole team's basically dead. Farah taken down, the round one. We've got 10 eliminations, 0 deaths. We've got a spray on the floor. What more is there to ask for? Maybe a like on the video. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we don't deserve it yet. So if you want, hold off on hitting that like button. Wait until the late rounds because the game gets a little bit interesting. Right, long range map, Redwood Dam. On this map, if it was any other map, I don't think I'd go for this, but Lindholm Launcher. So this is the one which I feel you should get that. Is it called positive reinforcement? I've forgotten already. You should normally get that, say, round 3, this item. Reclaimer's rig would probably be better, but because it's such a long range map, I want my turret to lock on when it's pretty far away. So that's what we're going to do. And also, the throw range is really, really nice. I'll let you into a secret. At this moment, I'm already planning my route. Because what I want to do is I want to throw the turret like behind them, but not properly behind them, just kind of to the side. And so what I was thinking was, okay, if I run through here, like towards the point, go up on the right, and then get on that high ground, I can throw the turret kind of down the ramp. And then that's going to be in a great position that's quite far away from the enemy team. And so, yeah, that is the plan. So get a few long-range shots over onto the choke point. We're Torbjorn. We can do that. And then Ryan ruins the plan because we can't go in there with a Ryan. So instead, we're just going to launch that turret off the back wall. It should sit on that high ground, but May's already seen it. I would have wanted to do that a little bit later on. As the Ryan pushes us. Oh, no, he's got the dash with the... Okay. Did he take him down? He had the little gadget there. It gives him a little jump forward. I don't know the name of the blue one, but it's jet skates for the purple one. He won't have that, surely. Alright, a few dinks over onto the Mercy. We throw our turret somewhere up behind him. I have no idea where my turret went. Still, oh, there it is. Oh, I wanted to throw it onto that little ledge, but it just got a little lock on to Ryan there. So we're just going to heal it up. Make Ryan use another fire strike on it. The turrets aren't so much about just dealing the damage. They're about being a distraction. They're a bit like a flanking Moira. So the Ryan there, he uses his pin, has to go for swing. Well, look, we're making progress on the bot here. So the turrets can do that kind of thing. Okay. Farah's up top. We get a few shots on them here. Now we could place the turret there at the choke point, but instead I'm going to throw it all the way up onto the high ground. It's a little bit far back. Yeah, I don't think it's really going to do much. So let's replace it, because it's not firing any shots. If the Ryan pushes forward or the Farah flies in the sky, we might get hit on them. Farah's very low health at the back. We do take her down. She was going for the turret. Does take it down, but it costs her a life. And this is what I mean by the distraction value. Mercy gets slowed there. We're looking for a turret. I mean, no, up there it's not going to shoot anyone. I think that's also going to be too far back. It's actually quite difficult to judge the turret range. That should get some hits, and it should be reasonably hard to kill. We upgrade it by using our overload. That's the one. And now we use our molten core. Make sure we get some around the bot, so it's just more difficult for them to contest it. And I mean, this is looking pretty easy, to be honest. They got one elimination in total this whole game. Okay, so we've got a very strong comp at the start, but they do scale.
Coming up next, get ready for chaos in Clash.
Okay, an awkward map here for a turret build. It's not very good on this middle point. We do get that, I'm going to call it positive reinforcement. I didn't see it, and we do get that reclaimers thing. I don't know the Torb stuff very well. I've got 4,500 left. What are we going to get with this much money? I mean, we don't really need the health with Torb. We've got overload, we've got some base armor, we've got decent enough health. I like keeping ballistic buffer and stratosphere. They're quite good. The turret, whenever it shoots the Farah or Mercy, it's going to slow them down, do a little bit of damage every 15 seconds or something. Wrist wraps gives us a bit more attack speed, but custom stock will give us more ability power. And since we want our turrets to hit a bit, I mean, they don't do that much anyway, but it all adds up if you position a turret well. So multi-tool, on the other hand, is going to give us 10% ability power and 5% cooldown. But that's only 10%, just power playbook, charge plating. That's 20% ability power, some armor. And I'm thinking, look, we've left 2,600 on the table. I should probably sell Stratosphere here and get custom stock. But I've run out of time and whatever. So yeah, it's not the perfect build, but we've got the two items that are key to any turret build. The rest is just kind of power order, AP, and then maybe some debuffs, depending on what the enemy team's running. Quick glance of the stats there. Brig's healing, 7k. That's what I was looking at. So, although Brig, it's not a huge amount of healing, yeah, it could end up being problematic. So Farah's shooting the turret, we're going to use overload on it and just make him waste the rockets. Yeah, we haven't really got a good angle to shoot anyway, so we're kind of trading value here 1-for-1 with the Farah and also the Mei at the moment, who are all shooting us. Our tank is down, Ryan does push through, gets a pin. Oh, it's on our Kiriko as well. So that's probably the end of this one here. We've got overload, but we haven't got a turret, and I don't really want to use that. Ooh, we don't want to go that way. Let's, we're kind of, right, okay, overload, we have to get the Farah. Farah's down, we've got a turret out there. Brig, oh, we dinked twice, but now the Ryan comes in. Gets the pin on this. I mean, we were trapped. We made the best of a bad situation there, I think. It has bought some time for our team that may be able to go in and contest there. We're certainly full of confidence, having 2 very, very easy rounds. The problem is here, the enemy team's got a 13% cash boost, and we have a load of bounties, or at least we did have bounties. So the enemy team could get really, really rich this round, like insanely rich. We tried to fire the turret up there, but I said earlier it's quite hard to judge the distance, so we just fired it straight onto the point. We have got an overload there. Players are shooting it, but it's not going to get too much value. I mean, the turrets in general aren't going to get that much value. But with that extra overhealth when it deployed, it meant that they had to shoot it for quite a while. Cassidy does take down the Pharah. I mean, we still have players around here. Like, Cassidy's keeping the 2 supports occupied here. May's just a bit of a problem on the point. Our tank gets taken down. This might not work. Okay, well, I mean, it feels like they're going to get the middle stage now. So this is okay. We're just going to get a bit of poke damage off. We're trying to body block the turret so that the Mei doesn't eliminate it right away. And then I'm looking around to repair it, and I'm like, oh, they killed it, but I can't place a new one. And I realize, oh, they didn't kill it. And yeah, so now we just don't have a turret. It's not the end of the world. I just don't want to use that overload until we've got another one up. And then we've got to give it a little bit of time to deploy first. We've got our ultimate. Put the turret down. Okay, Mei ult comes in. We have used our overload. That's getting a little bit of damage out. Oh no, the Mei wall blocked our ult. Got to throw that over to the choke point. Brig does get taken down. That's huge. Mei's got loads of health as well though, but does walk on our Molten Core, which we do have ability power for. Our ult really is going to hurt. Okay, she's walled off the turret, but she hasn't walled off the Torbjorn. Ryan pushes us here. I think we're done here. Yeah, we're done. Kiriko clone's done. Kiriko's done. Oh, Moira. Not done. Of course, it's Moira, right? Moira never done. Okay. Well, our tank's on the point just about surviving. Doesn't get pinned here. Got to watch out. Just a little bit case of when we're going to put our turret down. I mean, our turret on the choke did get taken out. We do manage to cap point A, is it? Yeah, point A. So now we've got to go to B. No turret up here yet. You can put one down pretty quickly here, but in fact, just our regular attacks do quite a bit of damage. In comes the Ryan pin. Ryan does go down though, and that means our team can push free onto the point. I mean, they're going to struggle to get back here. Going to put a turret just at the back of the point. Should have... It's got a little bit of cover there from certain angles, but we're just going to cover it from here. See, the Pharah has to push quite far up top for it to start shooting, or before the Pharah can actually attack it. So we're just going to keep spamming the choke, get ready to use overload. There we go, turret is upgraded. That's going to put some damage on the Ryan. Ult comes in, we tried to slot some behind the Ryan shield, but instead the Mei walls us off. All over the point here. Mei gets taken down. Ryan is in the point. We get frozen. Fire strike hits a pillar, so we're okay, but we don't have much weapon power, so we're just going to launch a turret somewhere. It does land over onto the point. We haven't got an overload to upgrade it, but it's still going to be doing a bit of damage and also tanking some shots. Junker Queen and I are the only ones on the point here. Junker Queen getting very low. I want to move in support, but I can only do that when my overload is up. That gives us, our Junker Queen, a little bit of time to hopefully get that health up, combined with our Coalescence. We're over on the point. Huge Junker Queen. Oh, Moira getting 2 kills. Can we get the Pharah, who might be a bit of a problem? Hey, the turret and Stratosphere there, taking her down. Just a Ryan over onto the point. Shatter hits a few of us. Ryan goes for a pin, but he's too low health to commit to that. Rightly stop the charge, just try and buy some time. But the enemy team's not going to get here. Is there a mercy rule? Not even close. We had a decent cash lead, and now the enemy team, they're actually ahead of us. I mean, Ryan got 21,000. That's cleaning up all those bounties with the boost. That's insane.
Next up, rev those engines. It's time for a payload race.
Right, so no mercy rule. Are we going for a 4-0 here?
Every choice is crucial.
So we've got all the ability items, so now it's just a case of the Torb specific turret items that we want. There's maybe some, is there one in survival? I don't know. Anyway, we get Cyber Venom because their healing's getting a little bit out of control. Skyline Nanites. So I'm thinking, look, we're going to be shooting the Pharah. Why not do a bit of ability damage over time in the sky whenever a turret hits? Thing is, the turret hits for like 10 damage. So what, we're going to do 2 damage over 2 seconds. It's not the best idea, but hey, look, it's some ability lifesteal. Not really needed. Okay, so it's probably a bad idea, but we're going to run it anyway because, you know, trial and error these things. It might help us get some eliminations. It might, you know, apply debuffs for a bit longer. In fact, it will apply debuffs for a bit longer because it will re-trigger Cyber Venom. So, maybe. Of course, I didn't think of that at the time because it's clear that I'm coming up with that idea now. But might actually be useful for the turrets. Obviously, it's only going to be against flyers, but that's against Pharah and Mercy and May if she jumps off a wall. Right, can we just close this up? Nice and easy. Get that SR. Get close to the leaderboard. Long range turret throw. It's actually pretty much exactly where I wanted it there. So it's shooting down from the side. And then we're going to take an angle. We upgrade it here. May is shooting it, but we've got an angle to shoot the May. We just need to connect it. If we connected one more, we might have been able to trade May's life for our turret, which I would take every day of the week. We get any shots over onto the Pharah stratosphere proc. That's all we're looking for. We're probably not going to get that kill. Place a turret that's got a couple of angles so that if they push forward past this choke point, it might shoot. Want to apply those debuffs to him. Ryan does have Cyber Venom currently applied. I mean, anytime the turret's shooting, that's going to be doing a good job. So yeah, you look for a little icon that appears up their head. It's like purple and white whenever the turret hits them. That way you'll see if Cyber Venom is applied to them. So we can probably replace our turret here. If we put it down just in this little corner, if they commit down the ramp, it should apply the debuffs. So we want to play a little bit more forward with our turrets now, because we do want to apply those debuffs. It's not just about raw damage or anything. Obviously, the more it shoots. The problem is nobody is pushing down this ramp. So we'll just drop the turret off here. Of course, Ryan pushes back, but we've still got an angle over towards their spawn. Okay, it's not really doing too much here, so let's get a real aggressive flank turret when we can. It needs to stop shooting though. It's not stopping. It is getting some assists though, or some like eliminations. Pharah caught off by the mini Torb flank. We also managed to get the kill over onto Ryan, so just Mercy, Brig over on point. We can put a turret down kind of here. I want to make it a little bit harder for them to shoot at the choke from the choke point when they come out of spawn. Use our ult just to stop the cart movement. Also, it's just going to keep them a little bit back, a little bit uncomfortable. Ryan does take down our turret. No Cyber Venom applied to this. Okay, just sidestep that fire strike. The problem is if I put a turret down here, he's either going to charge it or he's going to fire strike it. So we're going for a flank here, but it's taking a long time to get there. Turret's in a cool position. I mean, it's good against the Pharah. We do upgrade it. It's got that overhealth as well, so it's really difficult for her to just straight up eliminate. And does she focus on us or the turret? Well, she doesn't really get either there. Okay, May is shooting the turret. Can we get a body block in? No, we can't. Can't get there in time. May's pretty low health, you know. She just took another dink as well. Let's just drop off the turret. Use the overload to upgrade it. No Cyber Venom applied to Ryan, but we don't need it if Junker Queen ult comes in. Pharah does take down our turret, so we're just going to try and... oh no, not with the tank. Please don't pin or shatter here. It would be prime for him. Okay, well, since we can't push our cart, let's just try and get a block on the enemy team. We upgrade our turret. Trying to get this Molten Core over close to the Ryan. He does take quite a bit of damage, but he's managed to find a spot where he's safe out, and also a little route where there's no lava. That's a bit frustrating. Obviously, we've still got our turret applying Cyber Venom to several players that it can hit. We do upgrade it. Oh, see the Pharah there, get a little baby hit on her. We've really got to make our way over to the bot. The Mercy's very low, but I mean, with the Brig there, are we really going to get him headshot? There's no angle, and the Pharah shooting us the whole time. We do use overload. The turret's still there. It might still be getting a few shots every now and again. Looks like somebody did spot it because it just took some damage. A bit more. Yes, the Pharah. At least it occupied the rockets. Now, our team's still in the lead.
I still have some fight in me.
Just about. Both carts are contested. Don't want to use our overload here just to run from spawn because we need it to upgrade the turret. Just going to kind of launch that forward because it's got the overhealth, which means we can put it quite aggressively here. I do try and get my own overhealth and repair it and just occupy Ryan swings. It does take me down though, and the turret. Okay, enemy team is making progress, but we're not because Ryan's contesting it. Cassidy needs to jump down. He needs to jump down and block the objective. They're in the lead now, and it's overtime. Cassidy, jump. Get. Is he still up there? He's still up. He jumped down too late.
Score 3, 2, 1.
I mean, would it have made much of a difference? No, but it's still kind of bad play. Enemy Moira, nearly 17k. Our tank's on 15k. We only got 12. That's... I mean, it's okay. Enemy team on a 7k cash lead. This is going to be difficult. This is also not a great map for the turrets. So, since we've opted for a debuff route, this power, many people hate it, and rightly so. It's not that good, but it's great when you're applying debuffs. Also, you can still upgrade the turrets. So you can have like a level 2, effectively level 3 turret. And then have 2 extra debuffing turrets if you focus a bit of attention on it. Now, would you want to focus the attention on it or just attack? That's up for debate. So we get Iridescent Iris. That's going to give us some cooldown reduction. We're considering, because I want to be throwing out these turrets all the time. They've got overhealth, they're distractions. And so the more turrets that we can just put down and then Pharah or May shoot them, the less damage our team's going to take. Effectively tanking. And then also, because of that power we've got, is it positive reinforcement? I really need to actually look at it. But because of the power that we've got, the more AP that we have, the more overhealth the turrets are going to get when they get deployed. So they are even more tankier.
Only 20 seconds left until we kick this round off.
So we still only need one more round to win the game. Enemy team, I mean, a lot of their money is on their tank right now. See if I bring up the stats for the enemy team. Maybe not. Maybe just as the round starting.
It's the match point. If they keep it
Okay,
together,
check.
they can
Oh,
win
32,000 healing on the brig. Yeah, Cyber Venom's essential. This triple turret's very essential. Just to apply the debuffs. It's not about the damage, it's about the annoyance. Always remember that. You're not going to get crazy damage out of these turrets. I mean, maybe when you... I mean, okay, the turret was awful. Okay, I mean, this angle, it can be hit by fire strikes and stuff, but it should get a little bit of poke if ever they walk through that little archway. Just going to fire another one over to the back. I mean, I like this turret placement, apart from the fact that none of the enemies are here. So one here as well on the point. May does kill one of them. We are going to use our overload, try and get down this Ryan. He's getting a bit low. Okay, if we can put a turret down there as a distraction. Pharah over onto us. Big direct hit though. I don't know if they've got any homing stuff, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt. They haven't got that. Our turret not doing anything because of the Ryan shield. Obviously we need there to be no shields, and this is why Torv against this composition in this format isn't good. I wanted to go the turret build. I could have gone a Mag Mini build. Now Mag Mini would have been great against the Brig, the May, the Rhine, but not so much against the Pharah Mercy. But yeah, we wanted to see if we could utilize this. The turret builds are quite hard to play. Mechanically very easy, but to get value out of them is really tricky. Okay, we're going to put our turret down here. If we hammer it, we get overhealth. We've also got more... Okay, we had molten, not molten, overload. I get the two mixed up a lot. I was thinking with overload, get some overhealth per hit on our turret, and that'll keep me alive. But the May went for a little flank around the door, took us down. So we've nearly got our ult. There is one turret still at the back here. We'll put another one there. Just we're expecting to lose this fight here, and the enemy team push. May's on us. We fire one over to the point. But there's May walls everywhere, and or real walls. There's some sort of wallage, which is preventing us from moving backwards. And now this is a little bit annoying because we need somebody to touch the point so that we can use our molten core. We can use overload out of spawn just for the movement speed to try and get there so that we can use our molten core over onto the point. Are we going to get it off? Okay, yeah, we have to use it, but I mean our team's basically dead here. Okay, we do manage to get a kill over onto the brig with our ult. May was quite weak as well. We do have turrets there applying debuffs. I see it on the brig. But do we have any other players? We do not. I mean, enemy team's coming back here.
3 to 2. I can hardly believe my optics when I see stats like these.
So at this point, I'm in a bit of a panic state. I know what I need to fix it, and it is going to be Mag Mini. So if I go and get BioLite and
what tactics will the team start with this round?
What's it called? The one above liquid nitrogen. I've forgotten the name. No, it's not catalytic crystal. No, it is iridescent iris. So if I go and get those and Mag Mini, and then keep the turrets and debuffs, we'll be sorted, because I know that the little mini molten core that I put out will be crazy good. But it's round 6, so we can't pick another power. So what are we going to get? Well, Cyber Venom we're obviously keeping. Liquid Nitrogen, let's add more debuffs. We get Super Flexor. I really wanted Lumerico just to make my life against the Mei a bit easier. Obviously with the triple turrets we're going to be using abilities more often, so we'll get some of that armor restoration back. But it costs 11k, so does Liquid Nitrogen. We didn't have enough money for it, so we just went with Super Flexor. Gives us a little bit of health, gives us some more AP on our turrets, and yeah, allows us to go get our debuff builds. So again, at the start, it's 37k healing. The Rhine's also got 16k healing. Like, the triple turrets is not even just like a pick in this match. It's essential. I mean, maybe Moira has it as well. I haven't looked at our Moira build. Probably has it. But, I mean, more debuffs the better, really. Yeah, you know, I didn't see. So my plan here is that I want to put these turrets right at the edge of this, like, hallway. We'll fire out one now just to start the cooldown. The position's okay. Now, they could all be easily killed. Now, get them upgraded. No one's down there, which is great. We should be able to put all 3 of them down there. The Mei wall actually helps us get our turrets upgraded online. There's a Ryan there. We've used Overload, which will upgrade the turrets and shoot players over at the choke. Huge damage coming out from these turrets. That was like 2 or 3 level 3 turrets. And we're just going to sit there and upgrade them. It's also keeping them alive a little bit. Body block again. Okay, well, our team's cleaned them up, so time to reposition. We could go down towards the bot here, but what about a little Torb flank? Where's annoying turret positions? Right up against that wall is going to be tricky for them to kill from spawn. It'll take them a little bit of time. They'll also have to notice it. Behind the little bus or truck or whatever it is. Let's get these upgrades on again. Okay, Ryan's there as well. We upgrade as many turrets as we can. Ryan going in, gets knocked down by the Junker Queen and Antied. Ryan taken out. Farah quite low. Let's upgrade these turrets if we can and try and keep them alive. We do manage to get it to level 2. Another turret in a very aggressive position. One of them gets taken down. Ryan pushes. There's still another one applying those debuffs. A little bit of damage as well. The one up against the wall is still there, and we actually fire a second one there because I was expecting it to have died by now. So we've got 2 turrets in this really awkward position. A third one just pushed out. Briggs there. We upgrade them just in case she just shield bashes and kills all of the mini ones. Bit of damage coming out, but I mean, they've got quite a lot of healing. Ult gets blocked by the Mei wall for like the 9th time this match. Not the best placement. Mercy with a few shots. There's a Mei ult in as well. We want to upgrade our turrets as much as possible. Farah's around here. There's a couple of turrets shooting them. The turrets take down the Farah. I mean, this is working great against the Flyers. Like, way better than I would have thought. I don't want to push towards that Brig too much. We want to try and let the turrets do the work. They still need to get hold of this bot, though. So these turrets are very helpful. Maywall comes in, puts a bit of damage out. She does get taken down. Ryan close range on us. Fire another turret down. I love the fact that when turrets are destroyed, you get like cooldowns and stuff. So we'll just put them on the stairs here and we'll set up another zone where if they commit to try and defend this bot or push players behind there, then all of the turrets are going to hit them. We're just waiting to use our overload, keeping them all at level 2. Oh, Ryan's push forward. There's a few players there now with this target turret range thing that we bought earlier. Look at them go. Look at the turrets. I mean, okay, the Mei wall just kind of blocks the overload, but they're still level 2 turrets and they're still all shooting. Look. One of them gets taken down. Okay, we do manage to upgrade a few of them, place a new one because we can. Briggs close range onto us. We have our ult, but it looks like we're one of the only players around. So, I mean, we're going into overtime and the enemy team hasn't moved it anywhere yet. 60 meters.
This is our last chance to stop them.
I mean, yeah, it is our last chance to stop them, but it's their last chance to actually get some distance on this objective. They finally start doing it. So, here's the thing. If I start putting these turrets down here, and I want them to be here, they could get killed. So we use the ultimate first of all to try and force them back, and now we want to put these turrets down. We ideally want to get one more and some upgrades as well before we hit this overload. Let's try and upgrade them as much as we can. Third one down here as well. I mean, he can't peek from behind that wall with the Molten Core. No chance for them. We take the game. 36,000 damage, 50 eliminations, 10 deaths. I mean, 73,000 cash for an AP Torb against that composition. I hope I earned the like on the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Oh, wow. We also got play the game. Subscribe. Yeah, why not? Okay, yeah, this was the play. I mean, getting those turrets set up. AP Torb, or should I say Turret Torb, is quite technical, but it's a lot of fun, though sometimes you do feel useless. Guys, GG. Hope you liked the video and see you in the next one.